this year. I got enough for planning commission meeting.
Yep.
But I don't have enough for, we don't have a BZA anyway, really, so. To talk about.
Next month we will.
Yes, next month,
Mm-hmm.
September or October?
September.
Oh, okay. I see you had a note here in October for that other stuff, so.
Yeah, I didn't change it then. Well, I'm assuming as long as their stuff, when I meet with them Thursday, is fine, they can meet the deadlines to get it on September.
Okay.
No, the October stuff I've got on here is, oh yeah, down the bottom. I didn't realize how fast Ben Comer would work.
On your broadcast, you're not on the pre-stream, you're on actual broadcast, but
Well,
over on the left-hand side, there's that list, pre-stream, main, down below.
oh, yes.
If you hit pre-stream, then it'll have that countdown.
Yeah, but we're at 6 o'clock,
Oh, okay.
or almost. I was just gonna. Well, it's 6 o'clock, so we'll call the September Plan Commission and BZA meeting to order. Or August, I'm sorry. Thank you. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks for coming out tonight, folks. So, Mr. Jeff's got us a little agenda here.
So we have a quorum for Plan Commission, not BZA.
We do have a quorum for Planning Commission, not BZA, yes. Did everybody read their minutes from the meeting from last month? Can I get a motion to accept the meeting minutes?
I'll make a motion that we accept the meeting minutes from last month's meeting.
Have we got a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you very much. So, new business. Let's talk about Okra Grant. Comprehensive plan submittal due October 14th. We need a letter of support. And Jeff promised me last month he was going to work on that. So they could read it, because if I wrote it, you wouldn't be able to read it. No.
Yes, and I said I would work on that, and I'm still working on
That's
that with
fine.
our consultants, because we've got time to put that together.
Sure.
It's not just letters of support from this group. Let me start at the beginning, and
Sure.
the reason why we need the letters of support. Working with Mike Kleinpeter, who is our consultant that writes our Okra grants. He has laid out for me that the planning grants are due October 14th. Announcements are expected on November 19th, or 18th.
Okay.
We've got a number of criteria in there to come up with a score. We have to get up to over 450 points to be eligible. Right now, he's showing we're likely in that 460 range,
Okay.
and that includes some things. There's a number of these categories, like our distress score, which it's a score, we can't do anything about it. Narratives, one of the things we could do. Local match is one of the things we could do, which we've put 20 grand in our budget to match. So if we assumed a 50,000 plan, we would need a $13,000 match. So we actually have more of a match than we need. At a minimum, one of the things that is in our benefit is that extra dollar. So we're actually matching at a higher ratio, which gets us more points.
Okay.
Because we need more points because our distress score is so low. So program specific stuff, and one of the things that goes into this is letter support, community support of the comp plan. So we can get individuals, organizations, whether it's churches or food bank or something, to give us letters of support. And what I'll do is in the next couple weeks, I'll get one drafted and share it with the group and also put it on our website. That here's a letter that can be just grabbed, copied, and people can sign it.
Okay.
Make it easy for everybody. So, and then once we're awarded I'm assuming we'll get awarded the grant if we get the points in November, then we just go out for our RFP for a consultant at that point in time.
To help us put it together and do all the meetings and.
So, my thinking is we'll do, and Mike's thing is we'll ask for a $40,000 grant instead of the full 50. 40 plus the 20 that we have is a $60,000 amount, which is a good amount for a community this size to do a plan. We should, for that amount of money, we should be able to get a nice plan. And what I've learned over the years of my career, consultants will spend every dime you have.
Oh, yeah.
So we tell them we have a little less, we'll still get the same project. End result is what we would if we'd spend a little bit more. So that's where we are with
Okay.
the comprehensive plan. And Mike has not got me any contract back. He owes me a couple of things on that.
Okay, 50 East Michigan, anything new or different or?
The new thing on 50 East Michigan, the town is under contract to purchase that and demo the house. We're set to close on the 11th, around the 11th is when the contract is, which is next week, next Thursday. It's coming right up. I did take a look at the zoning on that. That is a R3, I think it's that town residential district, which does not allow straight parking lots. So the town will have to rezone it to town business district, which obviously is just on the south side of the street, to do that. So we will need to start that process after we get ownership.
Okay.
So it's a formality, and I'll be asking council next week to start that process. So, and that will be in October, because starting it next week, I can't get the publication dates.
Right.
Actually, I put it right in here. It's currently R5, and
Oh,
it needs to be town business district.
No, that's,
I guess I should look at my own agenda.
All right. Anybody else got any new business? Okay. Old business, you wanna give us an update on Tennessee Street?
Tennessee Street, I am meeting with Ben Comer, or somebody from his office, who's the attorney for Mr. Lane, on Thursday, to go over the application to rezone the Tennessee parcel. They're also doing the one parcel a little bit south of there too that he owns. It's a single family house today.
Okay,
It'd be right behind the stuff he built on Tennessee. So it'd be just south of the stuff on south side of Tennessee on, what's that north-south street that goes to the new development? Is that Ohio? No.
oh, he bought another house there?
He's had it. There's a single family house that's,
Set right on the corner.
It's on Pennsylvania,
it's on Pennsylvania, yeah.
across
Okay.
from the new doubles that he's putting in,
Yeah.
basically.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh, the old White House.
Right.
yeah.
Okay, he's bought that, okay, I didn't know.
He's
he
bought that. He rehabbed it a couple years ago, but
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
he's very much of the mindset to, once this tenant moves out, they're having some other issues with it, I think, because it's an old house. He would demolish that and build another double on the site. That's his ultimate plan. But he's coming with 3 on the Tennessee properties. It'll be just 3 buildings, 3 duplexes, which is much better than what he showed us before.
2 stories, 1 story?
I believe the 2-story
Two-story.
design, and that allows him to get the separation and still get a little higher density.
Okay.
But I will know for sure Thursday. He showed me a three building layout. I said I could get behind that.
Okay.
It still is gonna need, in addition to a zoning change, it needs a setback. The setbacks are, I think our code calls for 20 feet and they're at 18.
Yeah.
So it's still gonna need both a zoning change and a variance.
Because is it R5?
It's R5 today,
Okay.
and then it'll need to go to,
R3, 2. We did the others R2, I think.
yeah, R2, R3, whatever the.
Whatever the others were.
Whatever the others are, so.
Okay.
Yeah, he told me his engineer took a look at what they sketched out and said that doesn't work,
Yeah, okay.
so.
Well, good. All right. Anybody else got any general updates? Before some of you come in, maybe some of you heard the conversation. I did have some conversation with Bob Brenneman about annexation. I talked to Jeff earlier in the week, a couple weeks or last week, and when I'd had a conversation with Bob, it kind of tabled itself out. But apparently, he and his wife Judy have decided they want to redevelop the old farmhouse down at the Gibbs property, and he's basically offering annexation of everything on the east side of 39 south and north if we can help him get a sewer line to that building. So we got to figure out. I'm going to try to get a meeting with Jeff and I next week to talk about, you know, what he wants to do and what kind of elevations we're going to deal with and that kind of stuff, and see where that might lead us. But that might be some potential development on that side of town. He wants to do something with the farmhouse. Him and his wife do. He's of course retiring for farming, and she's come up with some project she wants to do for a retirement thing. So we'll see what happens. But that ought to be interesting to see what they're wanting to do. So, but that's all I've really got. Anybody else got anything? Well.
Do we have, room up for public comment?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Are you, I thought you was on the committee. I'm sorry, I thought you were the new.
That's all right.
Sorry about that. Help yourself.
No, that's right. I just wanted to come and introduce myself to the committee. For those that don't know me, I am Miss Big Now.
Oh, okay.
Doug's wife.
I knew you looked familiar, but I wasn't.
But I'm also going to be a business owner here in town. I am opening up a tea room and coffee shop and bistro, and it'll be right next door, or in between Gypsy's Den and Copper Top.
Oh, wow.
In that new little fancy building right there. But wanted to just come say hi and let you know that we have a new business coming into town, and
Do you do like lunches and stuff like that?
it's gonna be like breakfasts and lunches, probably from like 7:30 about 3:30ish.
Okay.
Is where we'll start, and if we need to make some changes.
Oh,
we'll
I'm
make some
excited.
changes.
That's someplace else to eat for lunch.
According to what the town wants, so. Anyway, thank you so much.
That's great. Well,
Right now, I'm waiting on the health department. So all of my stuff has been turned in, and it's the waiting game.
oh, you're that close.
I'm that close.
She's got a little bit of construction to do,
Wow.
but she's close.
I'm tickled to death. That's great.
I've approved the general building's been approved.
That's, hope you don't mind some greasy old mechanics, cause we'll be there.
That's all right.
Cause we're always looking for someplace close to eat. We don't have to drive, so.
Yeah.
That's great. That tickled me to death. All right. Anybody else? All right. Well, I believe we'll call this meeting adjourned for August. Thanks for coming.
In stream.
In stream. Oh my goodness, I thought I hit it. Sorry. In stream.
Red button down at the
Oh,
bottom
there
right.
we go.